Hey Aries, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a weekly reading for you. So we're gonna look at we're gonna be more in what's going on in the real physical world this week. You know, taking a look at maybe some challenges that the two of you are having. Okay, so I guess what I'm telling people this week is if you are in a very happy relationship where things are going well 80 to 85% of the time, maybe this is a week you can skip, okay? Because I don't want people out there looking for problems, looking for challenges. Of course, feel free to watch, but you know, I don't want to put things in your head that you have no reason to be thinking, okay? All right, so these light blue cards are going to represent you this week. And the gray cards are going to represent your person, of course, in a general reading. It could be flip-flopped, okay? So keep that in mind. Aries, you showed up in the Gemini reading, just so you know, if you're dealing with a Gemini. Okay, so we're going to use tarot. I'm going to use some of my cards this week, kind of in a different way, and yeah, and we're going to use an oracle card at the end. So these readings are turning out to be a little bit longer. I don't know, I tend to like the longer readings. I know some of you also like the longer readings. So if you're looking for a quick hit of something with, you know, something specific, it might take a little longer to get to that point. But again, we're kind of dealing with real world, you know, issues this week. All right. So what is the biggest challenge? What is the biggest challenge from your perspective? What is the biggest challenge from this person's perspective? All right, so let's see. What do we have for you? Well, that that card's not supposed to be in here. Isn't that funny? It says you are a badass being, full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find a path to your best self. Well, that's a nice little message from the author of this deck. However, we're going to pick another card. Whoops, wrong deck. Get it together. There we go. All right, so let's try again. So what do you consider the biggest challenge right now with this person? The Hermit. Okay. So card of Virgo, you might be dealing with a Virgo. All right. And as far as the challenge here, it might be that you're spending more time alone than you would like when it comes to this person, or you feel like your person is spending more time alone than you want. Okay. So it has something to do with either you being alone or your person being alone. So let's see what your person has here from their perspective. 10 of Swords. Okay. So from this person's perspective, it feels like there's been some type of betrayal. Maybe something was said. Maybe you said something that really hurt this person, or you did something that really hurt this person, or there was a mistaken communication. But this person feels in some way stabbed by the back. Is that why you are alone? It could be. Now, this could also be, you know, very deep fears on both of your parts. In other words, maybe nothing like that has happened and this person has a fear of, you know, being stabbed in the back or being extremely hurt in a relationship. You have a very deep fear of being left alone. Okay, so you can look at it, either way, either this is something that's happened or this is a really heavy fear that both of you are experiencing right now. In other words, if this person, you know, is afraid of being stabbed in the back, they might keep their distance. Hence the Hermit for you. So you're not getting what you want. And because you're afraid of being alone in some way or not being with this person, you might be saying things that seem deceptive or in some way betraying to this person. Okay, you can see in this particular card here, you know, she's creeping open her computer there. You know, there's kind of a, it's like, what is she doing there? It's almost like she's looking at somebody's computer or looking at somebody's phone. I feel like if there has been a betrayal, I feel like it's around that. You know, if somebody caught you looking at something that was personal, it's a hard thing to explain, because that definitely indicates that there's some type of lack of trust, okay? Once you break that lack or that trust, that can be a difficult thing to repair. You know, if somebody's looking at your phone, you know, your phone literally is the best evidence of who you are. It carries everything in terms of who you are. It carries your truth, basically, okay? So when somebody is looking at your phone, it feels like somebody is invading their personal space, their personal truth. You know, it's like, and it's not that this person has anything to hide, and it's not that anybody really has anything to hide, but it feels like somebody unzips you as a person and looks inside you. You know, all of who you truly are that maybe you're not ready to reveal yet. Okay? So that's the biggest challenge. The biggest challenge for you is you're afraid to be alone, and this person is afraid to be betrayed or feels like they have been betrayed. And for some reason, I'm feeling like it was looking at somebody's computer or looking at somebody's phone when you thought they weren't around. Okay? Not a great idea. So let's see. What is dominating our thoughts right now? What is dominating your thoughts? The Tower. Okay, something blew up here. You're thinking about something that possibly could have brought down this connection or relationship. Okay. What is this person thinking about? 7 of Cups. All right. So I feel like this person is avoiding thinking about this relationship right now. Okay. I feel like they're confused. I feel like they're very confused and kind of in their own world. For some, this could be that, you know, they're allowing other people to pursue them, or they're enjoying the attention of other people. I don't feel like they're doing anything about it, but it might be making them feel better about themselves or about humanity, because I feel like something big happened here for some of you, okay? So what needs to be discussed here? This should be, okay, for you, it's an apology. For this person, we have the Sun. So I feel like this is good, okay, because whatever might have happened, I do feel like there is happiness to be had, okay? I feel like this person would forgive. I feel like this person would be happy to hear an apology from you, a sincere apology. You know, if you messed up, the best thing you can do is completely admit it. You know, going in the direction of, well, why do you care if I look at your phone if you have nothing to hide? Bad way to go. Okay? It just is. It doesn't mean that this person has anything to hide. It just means that they want their privacy, just like you want your privacy in certain things. Okay? It doesn't mean they have something to hide. You know, and I see this all the time in personal readings. People are convinced that the other person is hiding something. You know, and that's our thoughts. That's our thoughts, you know, really doing a number on us. That's when it's time for you to take control of your thoughts and say, you know what? I'm not going there. That's not a good place to be. It's not. It really isn't. It doesn't make you feel good, and ultimately, it doesn't make the other person feel good. It's better to trust unconditionally and, you know, and have that person, you know, if that person isn't honest, you know, you will learn about it. You will find out. But it's a much better way to live, to trust that person completely, be happy, and, you know, assume the best versus assuming the worst about somebody. It just is a better way to live, you know? All right, so do we both want to move forward here? Do we want to both move forward? Do you want to move forward with this? Page of Swords. Okay, you don't trust this person. You might have intentionally blown this up. Okay, which is another thing that I'm seeing here, another avenue. You might have intentionally blown this up because you don't trust this person. Does this person want to move forward? The Empress. Yes, they do. Okay? The Sun and the Empress, you know, this person at some point thought you were the one. You're the one that makes them happy. You're the one that brings sunshine into their life. They might have been shocked if this was the case, or that you know, did something that they felt betrayed by. But I feel like they are very willing to forgive. You, on the other hand, you're seeking for a truth that you're convinced that this person is not being truthful with you. And that's why I'm saying, I'm so glad I'm saying at the beginning of these readings, you know, don't go looking for trouble. You know, whether you watch tarot or not, don't go looking for trouble in your relationship. And that is the beginning of looking for trouble. Okay? Because if you, let's say you do find something that you don't understand or you don't know anything about, you can easily misinterpret it. And then what do? Then you got to admit that you did that just to find out if something's going on, which it probably isn't. You know, and then it starts this terrible cycle of lack of trust. So let's take a look here. Let's clarify the Hermit for you, the Tower, and the Page of Swords. And then for this person, Seven of Cups, Ten of Swords, and the Empress. Okay, so again, this is about the challenge, and we have Seven of Wands. All right, so this is telling me here that you defended yourself for whatever you did. Instead of being contrite, instead of admitting you did something possibly that wasn't quite right or wasn't trustworthy, you tried to defend your actions, okay? The Tower, this is what's dominating your thoughts. Nine of Wands, suspicion. You just don't trust this person for whatever reason, okay? And it might actually have nothing to do with this person. It could have to do with a past experience. And this person might have done something or said something that triggered how you felt in a past experience that was similar. But both situations are completely different. So, you know, you're thinking about what blew up or what you blew up in this connection, and you're suspicious. Both of these cards contain suspicion and defensiveness. And this Nine of Wands, you know, look at her. You know, she's not happy. You know, it's like she's angry. She doesn't know what she's quite angry at. She doesn't really know. She's been through it. She's been through the ringer. But I don't feel like you've been through the ringer with this person in particular. I feel like this is coming from the past. Okay, what do we have here for this Ten of Swords for this person? Three of Swords. Whatever happened here broke this person's heart, like to the core, because they don't know all the details of what you've been through in the past. And even if they do, you know, I don't feel like this person expected whatever happened between the two of you. You know, with the Empress here, this person saw you as that one special person. They are extremely hurt. All right, Seven of Cups, Ace of Wands. Yeah, I feel like I almost feel like for some, this person might have had somebody that was pursuing them, somebody that had a crush on them. This person might be very, very attractive, very appealing to other people, and maybe you couldn't deal with that, okay? And that prompted you to take a look at something or betray this person's trust in some way because they had a lot of options in love, but they were choosing you, Empress. This person would be happy to get an apology and for you to kind of let down your guard. You know, I feel like it's going to be imperative that you explain your behavior and take accountability for it, where it's coming from. Because I don't feel like it's coming from this person. I feel like it's coming from your past in some way. All right, this Page of Swords. You're seeking some type of truth. Strength. All right, so this is card of Leo. It's like this card, you can see that she's got this lion here. You know, that lion is very tame. It's like you are taming some type of beast within you. You know, by protecting yourself, by defending yourself. It's like, what does the beast represent for you? What are you taming here? Like, what are you trying to control here? Because, you know, if you're trying, it should be a happy thing that other people find your person attractive. Okay? If you're a confident person yourself, it shouldn't bother you, right? Because there are other people that find you attractive and you don't really even think about it, but it feels good when people say nice things to you. I feel like it was nothing more than that. There's a beast here that you are trying to tame and you are trying to overcome. Let's see, let's get one more here for you. Two of Swords. So you're not really getting anywhere in this energy. right? It's keeping you stuck. It's keeping you, you know, you're caught up in your head. You have this blindfold on. You can't see beyond your own thoughts, how you're thinking about this. It's like you might have convinced yourself that you were absolutely right, that this person was doing something behind your back. And you know what? Even if they were, nobody has any right to go into people's private devices or anything like that. You just don't. All right, so what do we have down here? Empress clarified by the Devil. So I do feel like there's an opportunity here, but your heart is blocked, and now there's kind of there's going to be a toxic cloud over this connection until you take accountability, or whoever this is up here, okay, takes accountability for what happened. I do feel like there can be happiness here again, and I feel like this person absolutely wants happiness. This could be you, okay? Like I said, it could go either way. But now we've got the Devil here, you know, lurking over this, lurking over. It's like we've got this beautiful Empress. You know, we see the Empress as, you know, our person, our divine feminine, our divine partner. And then we throw the Devil in there. It's like somebody sees you completely differently because of what happened. Or you are seeing somebody completely differently because of what happened between the two of you. It can be mended. It can be fixed. I'm curious. Let's see. Page of Cups. King of Cups. King of Cups, and what else? The Moon. All right, so if you do apologize here, I don't feel like you're going to get to the core of it, because the Moon says you're keeping things hidden and you're not completely expressing your feelings here. And that's what this requires. This requires a complete, you know, bow down on your knees type of an apology. That's what it feels like. The Sun, for them, look at Two of Cups. There is no doubt that this person will forgive you, because this connection was real, is mutual, you know, and there's love here to be had. Whoever this is up here, whether it's you or the other person, you know, this is coming from within them or within you. This is what you have created based on what has happened in the past. All right. So let's get some additional cards here. This person might feel sucker punched. Like, what happened, right? All right, so one for you, one for them. One for you, one for them. This is just about seeing if we get any additional information. One for you, one for them. All right, so let's take a look at you first. What do we have here? A smile. I love that. Waiting. Should. Okay, so this could be for you. If this is you up here, fixing this situation literally could be solved by a smile. If you have, you know, kind of I mean, all of these pictures, all of these women have these snarly faces on, you know, they've got their little mad faces on. If you were to run into this person and smile at this person, I feel like that's all it would take, pretty much. And this is saying you should do that. You should smile at this person. You should be kind and happy and, you know, they are waiting for you. They're waiting for you. They're waiting for, it's almost like they can't do anything else until this is resolved, is what it feels like. And that might be how you feel too. Okay? You might be making them wait. Try not to purposely do that. Okay? What do we have down here for this person? They're unclear. They don't know what happened. They do not know what hit them. Imposed idea. So, what this is about is when somebody's unclear about what happened, their only choice is to, you know, when they possibly talk to people about the situation, people impose their opinions and ideas of what could be happening. That's what's happening right now. This person, if they're unclear, they're probably talking about it with other people, and other people are imposing their ideas onto them. What else do we have here? They are unhappy. Okay, very clear. Very clear. Okay, this person wants to be the sun. They want to be happy with you. Okay, if you made a mistake, whatever it is, it can be remedied, but you have to be completely authentic and honest about what you did, why you did it, and why you don't want to do it again. Don't promise that you'll never do it again because it's clearly in your energy, okay? Because I feel like you're fighting battles of the past. Seven of Wands can indicate that, okay? That you're fighting the past. You know, these wands can mean a lot of things. Are these ghosts from the past? Something happened, something triggered you, something made you worry about this person, whether they were trustworthy, because it might have felt too good to be true for a while. And sometimes we do that. We look for drama. We look for problems. And that's, again, why I tell people, you know, when we're doing these types of readings, you know, if you're not having challenges in your relationship, don't watch this. Right? Because if you're happy in your relationship and you're watching this, first of all, you know, it could honestly give you a warning of your behavior, okay, if you're going through this, and it might stop you from doing something, which in that case, it would be a good thing. But, you know, I don't feel like this reading is predictive, like it's going to happen. It's not that, okay? Just for those of you that did watch, all right? So let's get some oracle cards, one for you and one for your person. These are the hugest cards I have. These are the biggest cards. They are so huge. They're hard to shuffle. Okay. For you, or for this person, whoever this is, we have programming your highest intentions, moving quickly through your current situation. Okay, so that's good advice for whoever this is up here. So it's like coming from your highest intentions. What are your highest intentions here? You know, are you coming from a place of low or negative intentions? Or are you coming from good, high intentions? You know, and that's something that you have to face one way or the other. You know, were you looking to find something wrong? Right? Moving quickly, that's how you move quickly through this, right? Acknowledging what it was, acknowledging what your intentions were, being completely authentic. Hey, I'm not a perfect person. This is what happened. It was because, you know, I was scared. This has happened to me in the past. you know, and it's up to this person to forgive. And I feel like they absolutely would. Okay. All right. And then for this person down here, what do we got? Awakening Gaia and her gentle souls. Transformative and radiant love. This is probably a really good person for you. Okay. Because I do feel forgiveness. I feel an open, loving heart. And I also feel someone who's very hurt right now and unclear and unhappy about being unclear. Okay. So, yeah. All right. So sometimes we have to really mediate our, you know, our impulses. All right. So Aries, that is what I have for you. If you're looking for a deeper, more personal reading, you can definitely reach out to me. If not, no worries. I will talk to you next time. All right. Thanks so much. Bye.